Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's bright and early. It's super early. I hope that you are going to have a great day today. Wake up with a good cup of coffee and enjoy your day. I hope I do too. I know what's in store for me today. It's a different day than normally at work, so kind of know what's in store for me. I'm not too sad about it, so it's just one of those things that you got to do. It's a big test day, so I'm not going to be doing my normal job. I'm going to be doing a lot of testing of students and stuff, so whatever. So I do hope that you have a good day and that you enjoy your morning coffee. And so that's our whole subject today. So if you like what I do and what we do here on the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us. Today we're going to discuss the best mainstream coffee. I guess that's the best way to put it. Which coffee's better? Maxwell House, which I think is good to the last drop, or Folgers. I don't remember what Folgers thing is. They're a little buy what line, but I will say that in this house, if we're going to buy coffee like this, it's going to be Folgers. It's just something that traditionally my wife her family's had forever, every morning. So it's something that she really enjoys, and I've grown to like it over the past 30 plus years. But as you know, on this channel, we review coffees on Wednesdays, so we have a ton of coffee. Mainstream coffee and craft coffee and hard to find coffee, so we don't get to drink these very often. So I decided I'd buy a couple little bottles, little canisters, and try it out and see which is the best. And my wife did a blind taste test yesterday, and I'll tell you the results of that in just a minute. But I got the Folgers Classic Roast Medium and the Maxwell House Original Roast Medium. So they're both a medium roast, a grind for a coffee drip pot or press pot. And I'm gonna go ahead and press this down. Oops, a little too fast. And 100% Arabica. I think that these are probably the two mainstays of coffee in America. I know that there is Community out there that is used in restaurants a lot, and I considered getting Community, but I couldn't find a small container like this. I could only find a big container, and I wasn't really interested in buying a big one. So we'll try to do a Community review later down the line. I don't think we've done one yet, but later down the line. I know that there's regional mainstream coffee like Seattle's Best, and of course there's Starbucks out there, and there's probably something else. And then of course there is grocery store brands, the Walmart and Kroger and Albertsons and King Soopers. They all have their own brands. Green Mountain is, I believe, Walmart's maybe, I don't know. But when it comes to the big powerhouses, we're talking about these two. So each is almost identical coffee, roast, grind, bean, and almost identical cost. These little things were both under $4. They're $3 something. So $3 to $4. So not too bad. I decided I don't have two drip pots. I actually do, but I just don't have one of them set up. So decided to do a press pot, and they've been seeping for just about 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Okay, so now let's look at color. They have the same amount of grinds, cook time, the works. So we look at this. Looks like Folgers is a little bit darker and more smooth in its color. It's more universally black. It does have a small froth rim. Maxwell House is a little bit more, I don't know, brownish black, no froth rim. Folgers is a little bit darker. And again, same exact amount of beans in each pot. Let's go ahead with the Maxwell House. Typical chocolatey, earthy, nutty aroma. Steaming up my glasses. Not over powering. Just, this is a way of resetting your senses. So when you're smelling something over and over and over, you get accustomed to it. And so if you just smell your armpit and you reset your senses to your own body, then you can get better notes. Same thing, a nice chocolatey, earthy nuttiness to it. I would say that Folgers has a hint of that coffee bitterness, you know, that kind of acidic hint on the nose. Let's go ahead and do a taste test. Not bitter, rich, complex taste of that earthiness and nuttiness. A nice rich bean aroma to it, or flavor to it. Okay, just trying to gather anything else, nothing. Folgers. Nice, smooth, earthy nuttiness. A little bit of that kind of almost chocolatey, not a sweet chocolate, more of a dry chocolate flavor to it. Not the acidic bitterness that I kind of got on the nose. Overall, not much difference. I will say the Folgers is a little bit more rich on the flavors, a little bit more, I don't know, complex, if you will. I think it tastes slightly more like the coffee I would want. Now, neither one has the aroma of like fresh brewed. I'm not sure which one is the commercial where the person's upstairs and they can smell that coffee and wake up to it. It's one of these two. I think in a blinded test, I would not be able to tell the difference. Not at all. However, if I had my choice, I'd still go with Folgers. I think it's a little bit more to my liking. It's a little bit of a better flavor. Aroma-wise, they're both the same. I just kind of really like the Folgers. Now, to be very honest, I'm biased. I've had this for the last 30 years as my choice big stream coffee. And for years before we even started this channel and collecting coffee, this is what we drank. But I wouldn't be sad if I had to buy that. So you tell me what you think in the comments below. Between these two, which do you think is better, the Folgers or the Maxwell House? I think probably everybody in America has had one or the other. Now, outside of America, I don't know. So all of my viewers out there in Europe and Africa, and a lot of Asian viewers from the Asian countries. I think most of our viewers there are from China and Indonesia. I know that you guys have a little bit different availability of these things, but if you do have a comment, go ahead and leave those in our comment section. Yeah, I think this would be better. Now, my wife did a blind taste of this last night before she went to work, and I made her Maxwell House. No, let me rephrase that. I made her Folgers, and she guessed it was Maxwell House, and she's a diehard Folgers fan. So that's how close the flavors are. So again, tell us what you think. Make sure you do hit that like and subscribe, and check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and all of our merchandise. Make sure you leave comments below. Check out all of our videos Monday through Friday. Mondays we do non-whiskey liquors or liqueurs. Tuesday and Thursdays are reserved for whiskey or flavored whiskey. Of course, Wednesday is coffee. That's the day that we need to look forward to the downhill slide, so that's why we do coffee. And then on Fridays, we do cocktails. And I've been promising this Saturday special every couple weeks, and I promise I'm working on that. But I gotta get ready for work. You guys got to get up, or actually by the time this video comes out, hopefully you've already been up and have had your coffee. Tell us what you think. Have a great Wednesday and a great March. We're already down 2 months in 2022. That's always a good thing. We'll see you tomorrow for a whiskey. Bye.